Yo, at first I was trying to convince people like the best way to go about life is just doing you and just being you. Like I was trying to tell people like that's the best way to do it. But now I'm starting to realize it's not the best way. It's the only way. Like there's literally no other options besides just being yourself, doing you. Yeah, I mean it. Like it's literally the only way. And until you reach that point, all you're doing is just wasting time and wasting energy. There's no other way to live life. There's no other way to not even succeed, because there's not even about succeeding. There's no other way to live until you actually just start doing you, what makes you happy, and just being your most authentic self, whether that's weird and the cringe to everyone else, which it will be, because authenticity is weird. It's the opposite of normal, which is weird. So until you start doing that, you're not living. It's not you living life. It's you procrastinating to live life. It's you being asleep. It's you being an NPC. It's not really living. So that's not really an option. It's a default state. It's not really a way of being. So being authentic, authenticity is literally the only way. It's literally the only option. There's no other choice. There's no other option. And I know it sounds simple and simplistic because it's like, yeah, duh. But like knowing that versus understanding that, it's a huge difference. That's why you still got people who suffer with being a people pleaser. People who suffer with not knowing who they are, not knowing what their goals are, not knowing what they like. People that suffer with depression, all that stuff. It's simply because you don't know who you are, and when you do find who you are, you're not being authentic to that because you want to please this person, you want to please that person, you want to do this, you want to do that. Like, it doesn't matter what that person thinks of you. Does not matter. If that person rejects you, doesn't. In fact, it does matter if they reject you, because it's a sign that that's someone who's aligned with your true self. If you meet someone and they reject you, that's good. It's good. It's great, because that means they're not aligned with your true self. It's a redirection. I know you heard it before. Rejection is just redirection. That's literally what it is. It's not like a motivational speech like, oh yeah, bounce back. Nah, I'm not even trying to be motivational. I'm really just trying to express this understanding. It's like the only thing you can do is just be. Just be you. Do what makes you happy. Live life according to your own terms. Not what your family thinks, not what your friends think, not what your job, your church, your religion, not what anything thinks. Just according to you. What makes you happy? What do you like doing? What brings you joy? What goals do you want to pursue? What skills you want to have? That's all that matters. Nothing else. Everything they try to sell you, everything else besides that, it's just a dream. A dream that isn't worth becoming reality. The only dream there is the one where you're just doing you, just being you, wherever that is. For some people, it might be partying, might be going to a club, might be having fun, living life like it's their last day. But some people might be just reading a fucking book in a library all day. Some people might just be going on a walk in nature all day. I don't know. It varies. It's no one truth fit all. But it's crucial though. It's crucial. And you look at other people that seem normal, that seem cool, that seem like they are socially accepted, that they fit in, social conformity. And you're thinking like, damn, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe they haven't figured out. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. No, it's not true. It appears that way, but it's not true. After having conversations with other people and actually getting to talk to them and hear their stance and their understanding, I realized that the person that's alone, the person that's weird, the outcast, the black sheep, they're much more aligned than other people. Much more aligned. And that's why they're strong enough to be by themselves. Because that takes a lot of internal strength. internal strength that a lot of people do not have. That's why they're able to do that. That's why they're able to move the way they move, think the way they think, act the way they act, without the need for external validation, external acceptance of that behavior or that characteristic. That takes a lot of internal strength. And you see people in groups that you think they haven't figured out, they're looking at you and they admire that. But they don't know how to show that admiration. So instead, they envy you. They envy you. And then they indulge within their habits even more. Just finding social groups, finding pairs, finding people that's like-minded. And then they bring them together to also bash you. That's how it works. So being alone and walking that path, I'm telling you, it's going to be much more fulfilling, but I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. You can have people that don't know you. They just see that he's happy by himself. She's happy by herself. They aren't praising me. They aren't looking up to me because of my social status, because of this car I drive, because of this watch I'm wearing, because of this name brand I have. They don't care about that. They're not impressed. What do they mean? They don't admire me for this. They're gonna be confused. They won't understand because you're playing by your own rules. By just being you, doing you, having your own values, you're playing by your own rules. And they're like, who does this guy think he is? He can play by his own rules? No, play by the social rules. Play by the rules that I'm playing by, that everyone else is playing by. You aren't allowed to do your own thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't do your own thing. Who do you think you are? What? You think you just be here and just pave your own path? Hell nah. No, do what everyone else is doing. That's what they can tell you. But don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Do what the fuck makes you happy. I don't care what it is. And it's like, happy is the wrong word. I know that happy is what I'm really meaning. I just feel like most of y'all won't get it if I say the words that I want to use instead. So I'm using happy. But do what brings you fulfillment. What makes you feel in contact and connected with yourself. Be that your higher self, be that your inner child, whatever. Those are the things that matters in life. And literally everything else does not matter. Nothing else. I know that's such a hard truth to believe because it's like my whole life I've been living this way. So how do I just break all this paradigm and be like, no, this college degree don't matter, this car don't matter, this house don't matter, all these stuff, it doesn't matter. It's just me. Me healing my inner child and me making my higher self proud. That's such a huge change to view the world from that perspective. Like, the only thing that actually matters is how do my inner child feel and how do my higher self feel about me. That's the only acceptance I need for my inner child and my higher self. That's the only external validation. It's not external because it's internal. Higher self is within you. Inner child is within you. That's the only validation I need. Inner child, am I making you proud? Am I being the parent that you needed when you was a kid? Am I being the big brother that you needed when you was a kid? Am I being the friend that you needed when you was a kid? Am I exhibiting habits that you wish that someone could have exhibited when you were a kid? Am I teaching you how to regulate your emotions? How to understand what you're feeling? How to use your words instead of just lashing out in anger and physical violence? Like, am I making you proud, inner child? That's what matters. Like, am I being a parent? Am I reparenting you correctly? That's what matters to me. Am I being a good parent to my inner child? That's where I get my self-esteem from. That's where I get my confidence from. That's where I get my self-worth from. Not from the cars, not from jewelry, not from the name brand, not from this, not from that, not from styles, not the job. Nah, none of that. And the child, am I being a good parent to you? And then after that, it's higher self. Am I being a good, what's the word I want to say to my higher self? How would I describe that? Let me think. Am I being a good king? Am I being a good warrior? Am I being a good lover? All those things, a good magician? How yourself? Am I fulfilling my mission? Am I doing the things that I should be doing to become you one day? I look up to you, high yourself. I look up to you. I want to be you. Am I taking the steps that I need to become you? Am I taking the steps that I need to achieve everything that you've achieved? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know, oh, how many girls you got? Oh, how many boys you got? Oh, how many jewelry? How much money you got? I do not care. Not one bit. Not one bit. What I want to know is, inner child, are you okay? Inner child, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Do you need a kiss? Do you need someone to talk to? Do you need... That's what I want to know. Then I want to know, how yourself. Am I doing okay? Do I need to work harder? Do I need to be more disciplined? Do I need to cut out these addictions, these distractions, these habits? Do I need... Let me know, how yourself. I want to make you proud. That's enough for me, though. That's all I came here to say.